why money matters and how you can make more of it. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly why money is so important. And I'm going to break down the problems that you really have with money, because most people have this perception that their money problems really derive from having too many expenses. They say, oh, my bills are too high, my payments are too high, everything I have is too high, that's why I don't have enough money. I'm taking home only like $10 after I have all my bills paid. So they have this negative perception of money, where the problem with money is not that I don't have enough, it's that I need to quit spending so much, I need to save more. When in this video, I'm going to break down exactly the problems that you really do have with money. And I'm going to explain to you how you can make more of it and how you can live the lifestyle that you want. I'm the infamous Joel, and your boss hates me because I show you how to live a life of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. And if you're infamous too, make sure you subscribe to that channel. Let's go. So what you first need to understand is that you attract the things into your life that you really want, and you attract the things into your life that you don't want, or rather you repel the things away from your life that you don't want. So when I constantly come across people that say, I don't need money, I don't need money, I don't like money, money is evil, money is for rich people, money is for greedy people, money is for bad people, what they're really doing is repelling money away from their lives. Because if you're not focused on it, if you don't really want it, if you're telling yourself this story that you don't want the money, then you're not going to get the money. This is a common flaw that all human beings have. I have it, you have it, everybody has it. We don't experience reality as it is, we experience the story that we tell ourselves about reality. So let's say you were growing up and you were going to school, just like I was. We all grew up, we went to school, and what was the purpose of us going to school? What was the main idea? Why did our parents send us there in the first place? They sent us there because one day we were supposed to go out and get jobs. Now, why do we want a job? We want a job because we want to make money. And why do we want to make money? Because it supports the lifestyle that we want to have. So the question becomes, where along this narrative, where along this line, this storyline that we're living, where did money become evil and all of a sudden we don't want it anymore? All of a sudden we tell ourselves, well, I don't need money, I don't want it. What's really happening is you're having a fear of success. You're having a fear that somehow that you're wrong, that you're living the wrong lifestyle, that you're doing something wrong. And nobody likes to be wrong, because again, we experience life through our story. And guess who the hero of that story always is? It's you. You're the hero of the story. So being wrong is not a good feeling. Nobody likes to be wrong. I don't like to be wrong. You don't like to be wrong. We don't like it. But sometimes if we want to grow, if we want to change, if we want things better, then we have to admit that we're wrong. That's the only way we move forward and things get better for us. We have to admit that we're wrong and we're doing something wrong. So think about it like this. If whatever life that you want for yourself is already being achieved by somebody else, then you should change that story in your mind to it's possible for you. It's not, oh, that other person's lucky, that other person just fell into the right situation, that other person's better than me, that other person has better schooling or education than me. It's not any of those things. Most of the time, it's because that other person was willing to do the things that you were not willing to do. So again, the way that you repel money away from your life is by simply telling yourself that you don't need any more of it. If you're in a bad marriage right now, if you don't love your husband, your wife, and you want to get a divorce, I'm going to give you a surefire way to make sure that you get out of that marriage right now. I want you to lay in bed with your husband or wife, and I want you to look them dead in the eye at night, and I want you to tell them, I don't need you. I don't want you in my life. I don't really need you around. I guarantee you they're going to be out of your life in the next 2 weeks, because you're going to repel the things that you don't want. Typically, if you don't want something, you're not going to have it. So by telling yourself that story that I don't want more money, money's not important to me, money's the root of all evil, and all the other stories that you're telling yourself in your head, you're not going to make any money. Instead, the people like myself and the people out there who are entrepreneurs, the people who are out there trying to make a difference for themselves and their family, they understand that money is abundant. Money is everywhere. It's not the root of all evil. It's not scarce. It's not you need to step on a bunch of other people to put people down in order to get to the money. There's plenty of money out there. It's just that you need to want more of it. You need to put yourself on a path and focus and get yourself that money. Now, another thing I want to tell you is most of you have hourly jobs. Most of you have salary-based jobs. I hate to break it to you, but it's impossible to become rich with a salary or hourly-based job. It just is. Because the amount of money you make is capped by the amount of time that you put in. You are trading money for time. And there's a boss out there somewhere who's deciding how much money you make. The only way to make any real money and become rich with any type of job is any commission-based job. If you have a job where, say you're like a real estate agent and you're making X amount of dollars per sale, well, at least at that point, you're like a little mini business, and your income is directly tied to the performance that you put in. Performance-based income, not hourly-based income, not time-based income, performance-based income. The better you are at what you do, the more money you make. I think most people would agree that that's true in almost all job market situations. The higher skilled people make more money. But it's no different in business. If you're higher skilled than somebody else who has a similar business than you, you're going to always win out. So the business that I'm in is I do affiliate marketing, which means that I promote other people's products. And the more sales that I generate with my effort and my skills, the more money I make. It's not based off the time that I put in, it's based off the amount of skills that I have. And therefore, I decide how much income I make. I decide literally just based off the amount of time I put into my skill set and how much I implement those skills. So if you want to make more money, you want to live the life that I'm sure you feel you deserve, I'm sure you feel that your kids deserve, your wife deserves, your husband deserves, then what you need to first and foremost do is start changing your mindset, changing the story in your head and say you deserve more money. You deserve success. There's nothing different between you and I. There's nothing different between you and somebody, some flashy Lambo driver somewhere. They have 2 arms, 2 legs. I have 2 arms, 2 legs. You have 2 arms, 2 legs. We all have brains. We can all apply ourselves to the same skill sets that we need to become more successful. It's just that you're not focusing on those things. And this is why money matters. And if you want to learn more about the business model that I use, affiliate marketing, then click on the link in the description below where it'll take you to a free web class and you can learn all about it. I'm the infamous Joel and I'm out.